Hi guys, and welcome to Elmadora's channel. Today we are testing in new stuff. Recently I received this new boom arm and decided to test it with my MXL 440. I'm not sure about the numbers, as always. So, this setup includes so many stuffs and I feel a little bit embarrassed about it. But today is just a test, so let's test some sounds, some triggers, and let's make sure the sound is recording good and everything is fine with these boom arm lights and all those wires and so on. Let me get some stuff from here. There are so many. We will test my wife bills today. Yeah, my wife is also here today. It's the first time I'm recording with my wife. Say hi. So what we got here? There are many noisy stuff here. My wife is smiling. What I want to make sure that sound is recording pretty well. Also, we have another microphone here. Let's increase the volume here. One side, as you could hear, and on the left, this stereo. So we can check the sound here from one microphone from Boss BR80. And let's check here from MXL 440. What is great with stereo is that we could move from one ear to the next one, but it is far from me. And also this mic is close to me. And we have this protector. It's a metal mesh that prevents from plosives being exposed. It's great to hear all that and control. I'm always not sure if it sounds great or not. I think it's interesting that we have this opportunity to record basically on 3 mics. One is here, it's mono, but it's converted to stereo. And this one is real stereo. It's far from me and it's recording sound. I just checked if it is recording, because it could be a problem if it's not. But it's recording, that's great. Let's return to the pills. Also you could hear a fridge in the background, but I hope it's not a problem. It's not too loud, I hope so. Let's check it as a package. Yeah, I should be careful. I know. I need to focus on this stuff to make sure I'm not going to hit anything here, because there are a lot of wires here, a lot of stuff, 2 lamps, one is ring LED light. Even I have a mirror to control my phone. Also a laptop is on the left, and I have a mouse here to control it, to control my laptop. And disconnected with SCR Spy Console utility to make sure that image is transferring from the phone to the laptop screen. Great software, by the way, and it's free. If you need a link, let me know. I will share it in the comments. We already tested the pills previously, but today is just a kind of test of boom arm. You could see it here. It's rock solid. It's not a brand. I'm not sure if I should share the brand name, but why not? I'm not an influencer, and I'm not getting any kind of stuff from Fifine, and I'm not sure if it is pronounced Fifine, but I hope so. So this one is BM63, I think, and it's solid, rock solid, rigid, and it's holding my mic, which around 1 pound of weight. Previously I was trying to use it with just a simple small piece of cheap boom arm, and it doesn't hold it. So the idea is that I'm using it from here, I could test the sound of my arms, for example, just to make sure this mic is fine. And yes, we could test a windshield too. I'm not sure if you could hear. Yeah, I see it. Okay, let's remove my arm. So what's this? What is going on here? What I'm trying to do recently is to build a kind of setup with a kind of stuff that helps me to record the videos. But there are so many things that I need to prepare that I'm not sure if I could use them together. There are pretty a lot of stuff, and I want to make sure I could start recording faster and not preparing for half an hour before it. And now it just takes too much time. So I'm combining this stuff. Today we have here TC Helicon VoiceLive GTX, both BR80, iPhone, Samsung S10, Xleto XS20S tripod with a special extender. Also I'm using 2 lamps, one is ring LED with yellow light, and the second one is just a regular lamp attached to boom arm here. And also I'm using my laptop. It's pretty old and outdated, but it's still fine. Of course, my mouse, a lot of wires, and one tripod stand for ringlet. And some dual wires to control with my COS Sporta Pro the sound. And I feel like it's too much, and I want to exclude some stuff to sell it and to use, for example, AKG Lyra or something like that, or maybe Blue Yeti. It's well known for ASMR. It should be great for ASMR, as I think. But AKG Lyra, as I've heard, it's more clear. And basically I could attach it to my phone with USB cable and record. Of course, I need a kind of boom arm for this. That's why I bought this one, and of course I need a laptop to control it, but I will exclude at least one XLR cable from this setup. This Helicon VoiceLive GTX has sound units that transfer the sound to my Boss BRD Porto Studio. And what else? And yes, one cable for AC adapter, and it should be way less. And what is great, if I will connect USB microphone, that's my idea. I'm not sure if it will work fine, but I hope so. That the sound would be recorded right to my phone. Would be recording right to my phone, yeah. And there are no need to attach something like to adjust it in, for example, Premiere or KDN Live. That's the last software that I used to combine video and sound. It just takes too much time, as I'm not a professional ASMR artist and I'm not doing this for money. That's always a question how to reduce the amount of work. My wife is recording me, I'm not sure why, but she likes to record me on video. So, let me know in the comments if this setup is great. Or do we really need USB microphone? Do we really need something else? Do I really need any stuff? Let's shake this bottle. I can't hear anything. This bottle is completely useless. I don't know, something is here. It's not completely useless. We could use it, but I don't like this sound. Maybe this, but it's too harsh for me. What about you? Let me know. You know, I don't really like a classic ASMR. I mean that all about triggers, sounds, and so on, touching the microphone, licking the ears, and it's just kind of too much for me. But I know that closer sounds are more attractive. Yes, I know about it. But don't we have enough of those ASMR artists with triggers and so on? And just me keep talking about nothing. That's the way I try to record videos. Here I have silent mouse. Let me disable. Let's check the buttons. So it's definitely not silent. But it's not bad when you're working at night. As you know, many mouses are so noisy, especially those clicking buttons. This one really old, about maybe 8 years old. But this sounds completely fine, even it at night. So you know, mouse wasn't so good, but I feel like just using my hands is pretty fine. This microphone is way more sensitive, definitely way more sensitive. I need to increase the volume on my Boss BR80 really high to achieve this kind of sound. But I hope AKG Lyra or Lyra, I'm not sure how it's pronounced. I hope AKG would be fine too. But I need to get it from United States from eBay. I'm using a mail forwarder. Never tried this before. Never tried how does it works in Georgia. But maybe it's time to test it. Maybe it's time to monetize it somehow. Not sure how, but maybe. Who knows? So this was a kind of just a testing video for my mic boom arm to make sure everything is on this place and working fine. It's not shaking. It's really great that I could turn it, and it's quite impressive for such a weight. As I said before, it's around 1 pound, 532 milligrams, I think, with this Mount Spider. So it's pretty heavy microphone. Also, it holds it without any movement and without any kind of shakes and so on. And that's great. It's not a review of boom arm, but kind of tested, as I said previously. So guys, let me know about such videos. It's hard to say how to code this kind of video. What do you think? Testing? It's not testing, it's not reviewing, but it's a kind of soft-spoken ASMR with part of triggers, partly they are here. I disabled the internal microphone a few minutes ago to make sure we have clear sound from my mouse and nothing on the background. I will try to adjust the level. As I see, it's not so big, but it's completely fine. The clock is on 3 or 2 on this Helicon VoiceLive GTX. So I feel like I'm selling this stuff for you, but it's not. But to be true, yeah, I'm selling one of these. Decided to sell it too much stuff around me, as I said previously. So guys, I hope you're doing well. Let me know in the comments which sounds do you prefer, and what do you think about this microphone. I mean, this pretty heavy, solid mixed stuff. Previously, when I tried to record it with boom arm, and I was using the cheap one, it was a disaster. I can't even record 10 minutes. It was twisting all around, shaking. There are so many vibrations. It's not manageable at all. So, bye, and I hope to see you in my next videos, guys.